Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Dhruva IAS Academy's News Navigator. In this session, we will be analyzing the Hindu newspaper of 27 February 2025. Upon careful analysis, we found three categories of articles in today's newspaper: end-to-end reads, news without notes, and Google EndNote. Coming to end-to-end reads, these are the articles that we will be reading entirely. The first such article is in page number 6, which is an editorial article. This article discusses the decline in maternity benefit provided under government schemes, particularly focusing on Pradhan Mantri Matru Vandana Yojana and its shortcomings. This particular article is relevant for GS 1 and 2 subject of social issues and social justice, especially when we talk about the topics like vulnerable sections and welfare schemes. It is also relevant for GS 3 welfare economics. Kindly pause the video and cover these dimensions while reading this article. The next article under this category is in page number 8. The article discusses concerns raised by the PwDs regarding a provision in Digital Personal Data Protection Act 2023 related to legal guardianship and data consent. This particular article is relevant for GS2 topics of social justice, vulnerable sections, and GS3 topics of data protection. It is also relevant for GS4 ethics topics like right to privacy and informed consent for PwDs. The next article to read is in page number 12. This particular article talks about the panchayati raj and proxy leadership. The article highlights the issue of proxy leadership in panchayati raj institutions, where male relatives often control governance despite women being elected. It is relevant for GS2 polity and governance, especially topics like women's political participation and role of patriarchy in governance. The next article that we will be reading is also in page number 12. This one talks about the cancer mortality and its gender differences. The article highlights the rising trend of cancer-related deaths in India, particularly among women. It also highlights the overall cancer burden in India and the demographic trends related to cancer risk. This particular article is relevant for GS 1 and 2 subject of social issues and social justice, especially related to healthcare issues. It is also relevant for GS 3, science and technology, when we talk about medical research and healthcare technology. The next and the last article under this category is in page number 20 or Roman number 2. This article is mentioned under science section. The article reveals how nitrogen dioxide emissions from coal-fired power plants is significantly reducing rice and wheat crop yields. It highlights the overlooked impact of coal pollution on agriculture and need for policy reforms. This article is relevant for GS1 Economic and Environmental Geography and GS3 topics like air pollution, fossil fuel-based energy and sustainable practices. Kindly cover these dimensions while reading this article. The next category is news without notes. These are the articles that we need to read for general knowledge purpose. The articles and their page numbers are mentioned here. Give it a light reading. The next category of article is Google EndNotes. These topics are mentioned in today's newspaper, but they are not been explained. Hence, we need to Google search each of these and make notes out of them. The first one talks about the Disqualification of Members in Representation of People Act 1951. The next one that we need to search is Pradhan Mantri Matru Vandana Yojana. When you're covering this scheme, try to find these dimensions. The first one is what are the major provisions of it and what is the eligibility criteria? It is implemented where? At the same time, what are the achievements and advantages of it along with the challenges? The last topic that you need to search is about the Public Accounts Committee. There is one more topic that is visible in today's newspaper, that is Delimitation Commission. As we have already covered this in yesterday's News Navigator, we did not mention it here. But if you have not covered it, kindly make notes out of this. Last, coming to our curiosity corner, yesterday we have given you a question. What does L stands for in this particular sequence of letters? The value of L is 50. Coming to today's curiosity corner, the question is, which river crosses equator twice? It is the only river in the world that crosses equator twice. Kindly let us know in the comment section. And that's for today's News Navigator. Kindly consider subscribing to our YouTube, WhatsApp and Telegram channels for more videos like this, as well as PDFs and mentorship guidance. See you all in tomorrow's News Navigator. Thank you for choosing Dhruva IAS Academy.